A very good morning, children. We are going to continue with the chapter 10, the sources of finance. In the previous chapter, we had come to know what is financial market, what is a capital market, what are their functions. In this chapter, we are going to do sources of raising capital, from where all you can raise capital for the company or the firm. Okay, the first type is long term, that is meaning of share, that is from where you can get is by selling shares. And in this chapter we'll come to know, this part of the chapter we'll come to know what do you mean by shares and what are the different type shares. Okay, now before knowing what is shares, we should know what do you mean by source of raising capital. Okay, it is, this source can be raised either by the owned fund or by the borrowed fund. Own fund means the people, those who invest by themselves, whether it is a proprietorship or a partnership. In that, the people, those who are involved in business, they invest their money, right? And borrowed fund, what do you mean by that? They either you get, the debenture holders are there, public deposits is there, financial institutions are there, and the commercial banks, you get the money for your business. Okay, that is known as the borrowed. Okay, now what is a share? Okay, a part or portion of a large amount which is divided among a number of people or to which a number of people contribute. That is a share. Okay, the Act defines a share as a share in the share capital of the company and includes stock. They are also known as stock. A share is an expression of priority relationship between a shareholder and the company. Okay, it is a relationship because what happens, whoever buys a share, he also becomes a part of a company. That means he has contributed some amount of money to a business, and a proof for his investment, what does the company give them? They give them shares. Okay, and these shareholders, these people are known as shareholders, so they are the part of a company. Okay, and its appropriate number distinguishes each share in a company. Shares are classified and they can, you can it is movable property, transferable, you can sell shares, you can buy shares. Okay, it is referred to as a unit of ownership which represents an equal proportion of the company's capital. A share entitles the shareholders to an equal claim on the profit and loss of the company. Okay, so that, how do they get, that profit is calculated on the number of money they have to the number of shares they have bought. That is how much money they have invested. The dividend is calculated, it is paid to them. Okay, and this shares, they keep on changing, the value of the shares keep on changing. If the company is rising, means it is the production is at a very high, very peak, and people are buying the products, and the production is increasing and the profit is increasing day by day, then the value of shares goes on increasing. But on the other hand, if the company's position is moving downwards, then the share values also comes down. Okay, now let's do what are the types of shares. There are, according to the Companies Act, there are two types of shares. One is preference shares and the other one is equity shares. Okay, preference shares, according to the Companies Act, it carries a preferential right to the dividend to be paid either as a fixed amount payable to the preference shareholders or an amount calculated by the fixed rate of nominal value of each share before any dividend is paid to equity shareholders. That means these preferential shareholders, they have more hold in the organization. They should be first paid, and their rate of dividend is decided beforehand. Okay, and they are paid before the equity shareholders. Means the first people, those who are paid, is the preference shareholders. They should be first paid with the dividend. Okay, now when the company winds up, that is with respect to capital, it carries or will carry on the winding up of the company, the preference right to the repayment of the capital before anything is paid to equity shareholders. That means, again, one more thing, if the company is on a verge to wind up, then the company should return back all the capital to the investors, So who are the people, those who should be paid first? They are the preferential shareholders. Okay. Then equity shareholders, according to the section 43 of the Companies Act 2013, an equity shareholder is a shareholder which is not a preference shareholder. In other words, shares which do not enjoy any preferential right in the payment of dividend or repayment of capital are termed as equity or ordinary shares. The equity shares are entitled to share the distributable profit of the company after satisfying the dividend rights of the preferential shares. And the dividend on equity shares is not fixed. It may vary from year to year depending upon the amount of profit available for distribution. Now, what is equity shareholders means? What happens to these people is they get the second preference after the preferential shareholders. Okay. Along with this as for preferential shareholders, their amount of dividend is fixed, whether the company is running at a loss or profit. But the equity shareholders, their rate of dividend keeps changing, varies with the profit of the company. Okay, children, in the next chapter, in the next video, I'll be talking about what is debenture. Okay? Then the difference between a debenture and the shares. Okay, that is very important. Okay, and then in that video, children, and also the types of debentures, and in that video, children, I'll give you the questions related to it.